G'day guys, Bergasms here. Just gonna explain how to use the custom server thing I wrote for WMC Season 23 and how that all works. So here you can see the server file. It's available, I'll put a link below, it's on my website. And everything else is pretty straightforward. You can run this server locally on your computer, which I'm going to do in a minute to show you how things work. But the real fun is in where are we? Here we go. In Eclipse. So let's just get that screen up. Sorry, I've got a lot of screens here. Okay, so I've also provided a sample Java application which has two components: package, net, Minecraft, world, generation height provider. If you're a seasoned Minecraft coder pack dev, you'll recognize that path. The interface only has a single method, get height for xz. Now it returns a double. So basically, this is the block position xz that's being generated. This is the you return the height that it's going to be. So we'll have a look at an example here. It's called sample height, and all I've done here is a bit of Pythagoras. Got the distance from 0, 0 in blocks, and then I've said that the height is going to be 10 plus the length value divided by 10. So if your distance is 0 to 10, this will be less than a block's height, then 1, then 2, blah, blah, for every increment of 10. Now, all you need to do to get this working, hit export. I think I've got that in here as a window as well. Haven't used export in a while. No. Well, let's add it in. Boop, there we go. So we're just exporting as a Java file. And yeah, it's all very straightforward. As you can see, I'm putting it on desktop /sample height.jar. Finishing that up. Yep, let's overwrite that. I use 7-zip to examine the archive, but you could use whatever the hell you wanted. I'm going to add in a region on my screen to show you what's happening here. But generally speaking, you need to copy, where the server is running, there is a directory called heights, heights, and into heights you need to dump the net file and the sample height.class. We'll place those things in here. You only need to copy this over once. Forever after, you can just dump in your class files. Okay, let's get rid of that baby. In fact, let's get rid of a few of these babies so we can see what else we need to do. Now, the next piece of the puzzle, once you've stuck your jar file in, this is a standard server configuration file that you're definitely used to. You'll notice two extra things. Height provider equals sample height. So that's the name of that .class file that we exported. This is the name of the class that's going to give you your heights. And map-size. So what this does is it tells the server, so 600, to generate a 600 by 600 map centered at 0, 0. So those are the two new parts that have been added there. Now I will show you running the server, so you can test this locally on your computer. You just want to double click the Minecraft server, and any second now it should pop up here. There we go. As you can see, it's loaded. There's some info here: height class, sample height, then this thing here below it. If you get null there, it means it didn't work. But yeah, those two lines means it's all good. As you can see here, we've got a slightly wacko preparing spawn area thing. You want that means it's generating all the chunks, but everything should now be pretty straightforward. And now if we go over to Minecraft and join the server, we should have a large bowl-shaped world, all things being normal. Let's just get on game mode 3 here. Ooh, we're in a ravine, nice. But as you can see, we've got some nice concentric circleisms happening here, all moving inwards to 0, 0 over here. And as you can see, you've got stuff like mine shafts breaking the surface, things like that. All very good. So yeah, that's it in action. Now you can run this on your servers. Obviously I've done that. So I use BeastNode, but I'm sure everyone else works just fine. So run it, log in, fly around, then it generates just a normal Minecraft world. Start up your game with the spigot jar file or whatever you normally use, and this world will still be there. But you might want to fly around in it first just to make sure that all the chunks have generated, otherwise you're going to get weird edge artifacts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll give one more example, I guess, of things and stuff. Let's try. So another fun one you can do, and please, this is not a forum for critiquing my code style. Cast these doubles. Yes, I realize these are terrible names. It's for demonstration purposes only. And we'll basically say if let's get another set of brackets there. If AX modulo 100 equals naught, or AZ modulo 100 equals naught, return 120. So what this will do is, if the block is on 100 or a multiple thereof, it will be really high, otherwise it will be really low. So I'm just exporting the file as per we did before, copying the class files over into that heights directory. Only have to copy over sample height.class. The net folder is fine how it is. And I will bring the server up again. I deleted that world we had, but we should have the same seed. So there we go, you can see the sample height thing was found again. It's generating the area. This will take more or less time depending on how complicated things can get, but it's generally pretty quick. Da-da-dun. Okay, now drop that back. Log back in, and things should be really fun. Nice. So this is a bit of Kool-Aid Man terrain. You can bust through the walls and whatever. Yeah, the world is your pachyderm. Feel free to use this however you want. Obviously for WMC we used it to make cosine terrain, but you could use it to make all sorts of fun terrain. Basically anything that can be expressed with that height at XY position. A few little things to note is that the I'll just quit out of that. The let's kill that one. There is no ocean in this server, so ocean does not exist. Water height does not exist. You'll never get bodies of water with this. I'm open to extending this to be like, have something like, say, get water height, and you know, or something like that. I'm open to that if people want it. If anyone even uses this, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's it for now. On my server link below, there is a link to the jar file that you need, a zip of that sample height Eclipse project, which you can extract and play with. You'll notice there's not a lot of error checking, stuff like that. If you bull something up, it might just crash, so run it locally on your machine first before you upload it to your server. It works fine there. That's what it's for. I will also put the server.properties file up that the server uses with those 2 extra fields. So anyway, hopefully this is clear as everything, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, or if you need more info or anything like that. Bye.